Okay, first, personally, I came to Germany not actually to study, but to join Thomas in Germany. So I was in Dubai. I was working in Dubai for 11 years. And yeah, I decided to come to Germany, and through student visa, by having my master's degree, so I can stay here and eventually I can work. So this is my motivation of coming here. Guten Abend von sonnigen Deutschland. Wir haben heute 21 Grad. So it's very warm here in Germany. So we decided to have a blog who can help the students out there who want to study in Germany, whether it's bachelor or master's degree. So I go through it and I want to share it with you one by one, or the step-by-step guides on how to do it, because I've been receiving a lot of inquiries on how to do it, what are the things I consider, what is my motivation. So I'm here to help you. Okay, so first, what is the first? I have this question in here. So what is the first step you have done when you decided to study in Germany? Okay, first, personally, I came to Germany not actually to study, but to join Thomas in Germany. So I was in Dubai. I was working in Dubai for 11 years. And yeah, I decided to come to Germany, and through student visa, by having my master's degree, so I can stay here and eventually I can work. So this is my motivation of coming here. So first, you must really have that inside, what you really want to study, because learning here in Deutschland, considering the language, it's very difficult. So you must really have that motivation. If it is like in the business, if it's law degree, if it is in the film industry, it must really be your passion and not just learning, because what will happen in the middle of the studies, you will quit because you don't really like the course that you are taking through. So first, you must go to this website that I'm sharing with you. This is DAAD. This is a website in Germany, like this is the list of all the universities, and you have to filter. First, you must consider the place where you want to study. For example, for me, I filtered it out for Frankfurt, because this is where we are living right now, where Thomas is living. And you must filter it with the course that you like. For example, economics, banking, finance, film industry. And then you must filter it with bachelor, a master, or like the bridge, they call it student colleague. And then once you are there, for example, you filtered it out, it will show you a lot of university. and then you must check one by one. You must consider the price of the tuition fee of, you know, they will give you everything there, all the information of the university, how many semester you have to take the course, and like how much you need to pay. So if you want to learn it in English or you want to learn it by Deutsch, so it's really up to you. So if you opt mostly the university who offer the instruction, the mode of instruction in Deutsch, you must finish first up to C1 level of language in the Philippines or wherever you are. For example, you are from India, you have to finish C1. But the advantage of that is when you come here to Germany, when you arrive here in Germany, you have the C1 level. You will be very confident. You will be very confident in the class and looking for a part-time job in case you need it. This is very important. And then, but if you opt to put it in English, so it will be very easy for you. There is a twist on that. It will give you a very high tuition fee. So mostly the university who are offering the mode of instruction is in English. They are a way higher tuition fee. So you must also consider the budget. And then, yeah, so this answers how I check my university. In that link, it will give you a lot of information about the university or the course that you want to take. And what are the things you consider during the process of university selection? So, as what I have said, you must consider the place where you want to stay. For example, you want to stay in Berlin because you have a lot of relatives or friends there, or in Frankfurt because this location is mainly more of financial services, and you can have a lot of opportunity to work as well. So the next question, how do you go through about getting an appointment for embassy? So after I decided what course I want, which place I want, and I'm considering to pay a little bit higher because I want it in English. I don't have time to learn Deutsch in Dubai, or I want to learn here. So if I learn here, I think like I will learn more. I will adapt more on the accent, because people here are speaking Deutsch, so it will be easier for me. So I was in Dubai, July 2020. I've been looking for a university, and then I found one which is very close to Frankfurt. This is in Wiesbaden. So when I decided to have that, I emailed the university. They sent me the application. I sent my CV. I sent my transcript of records from high school and the bachelor degree and certificate of employment. So they will review it, and then they will conduct an interview. In 1 week, they give me the admission letter. So when I received the admission letter that I am accepted to study, and then this letter is a very important one, because without this letter, even if you have all the documents from the embassy, without the university who will be accepting you, it's useless. So this letter is very important. So I went to this website. So when I decided everything, I was accepted, I have the admission letter. I go to the website. I will share it with you. So yep, and that is in Makati, so in Manila. So I traveled to Manila before September 19 because of my termine or my appointment there. So I travel, and then make sure that on the time of your appointment you will be very punctual, like 15 minutes earlier. And then I want also to share with you what are the requirements and what are the hints behind it. So like 1 week before your appointment, you must really complete all the requirements there, because one document missing, it will take take a lot of time waiting, going back there, and it will cost your time and effort, and yeah. So first, check your, this is the first thing that I did, is to check my passport. So I know that my passport will expire in a year, so I decided first to renew it, so I have it 10 years now. So for example, I want to stay here, there will be no hassle for me going to the embassy to renew it. And if they want to give me a resident permit of 2 years or 3 years, there will be no problem. So check your passport first. And then on the website, you will see the application form, because you are required to have a national D visa. So this is for the student, and then you must fill it up. There is an English form, better go through that. And then 3 biometrical passport photos. So whenever you want to go to the photo shop or Kodak, make sure that you follow the rules of having this for the visa. You can tell them that this ID is for German visa, because in every country they have a different requirement. I feel like you must remove your earrings. There must be like a 3.5 mm distance or something like that. You must prepare also 75 euro or what is equivalent of that in your own currency. For example, in Philippine peso, that is most likely like 4,500 pesos, something like that. So your birth certificate, request prior to your termine, you must really allot like 1 month for your birth certificate to be requested in the PSA, Philippine Statistic Authority. So that will give you like 6 months that you can use that birth certificate. So better to have that prior to your termine. So you can use that actually. And the letter of admission from the university. And then the letter of admission is the confirmation of your registration, confirmation of your, for example, you don't have the letter of university, you want to go for language visa. So there should have a confirmation of your registration in language university here. So, and also your high school diploma, you must go to the institution where you studied your high school and get it authenticated by Department of Foreign Affairs, and also your transcript of records. So everything you must show it to the embassy, and a curriculum vitae. This is the CV, like your work and education history. So everything should be there, like you, as if you're like applying for a job. Prepare it in a Europass form. So you can find it in the internet. This form is like a tabular form. So you find a Europass form CV. So when the consulate officer will check your documents, it's easy for them because this is how they see their CV here. And the motivation letter, in which you explain in person. Motivation letter, it's like a personal letter writing to the embassy why you want to study, why you want to pursue your study here. So for me, I included in my letter that I have a very high expectation in Germany in terms of education, in terms of research, in terms of culture, and I'm very interested in their healthcare system. So while I'm studying, I know that I will be taken care of by the healthcare system here. And then I have a better chance in the future, for example, for the job, a fair equality of gender, like for example, for the age. There are some countries when you are a little bit old, so they are hesitant to accept you for a job. But here, whether you are old, whether you are 60, you're still like everyone is a piece part of everything as a whole. So there is an equality. There is equality here. Gender, with your age, with your nationality, yeah, and how you speak also. Like, yeah, they consider everything here. And the next is the proof of finance. So normally, for example, there are two kinds where you can show the embassy how you can finance yourself. First is you must show them that you have this money in the bank. Like you must have a black account. They call it a black account. Prior to your appointment in the embassy, you must go to Expatrio. There are a lot of black account in the history, in the internet. Expatrio is a good one, or Deutsche Bank. So you will apply to them and ask for them to have a black account. It's like 10,350 euro that you must put in the bank, and then they will block it. So when you arrive in Germany, every month you can only withdraw 840 euro out of that amount. So that amount will allow you to live in Germany for your rent, for your food, for your transportation, or for your anything that you need for 840 euro. Plus, you have the chance to work for like 20 hours per week, like a part-time job. So you cannot, when you arrive here, you cannot just take the 10,000 euro and put that in your bank. So you can only withdraw 840 euro a month out of that 10,000. So for example, they don't have that amount. Another option is if you have someone in Germany, for example, your parents, you have a fiance, you have a friend who has a work, who is employed, and who is a resident or a citizen in Germany, he can just go, or she can go to Ausländerbehörde or the municipality, on the town. So he can ask for a Verpflichtungserklärung. This is the letter from the government that he is capable of sponsoring you to come here to Germany, that he will handle, like a sponsor. He will handle your accommodation, that you will stay with this person. So anything that will happen, he can support you. And the last important is the proof of health insurance. So there are a lot of insurance. I can show you also some on the link that I will show you later for the insurances that you can have. So in Expatrio, this is what I use. They have everything. You can have the black account, you can have the insurance there, so everything will be in one shop. It's like that. So that's all. So the list of requirements I will share with you on the link here after this. So if you have any questions regarding for like processing your visa along the way, because once you completed your requirements, you will be having a lot of issues, a lot of concerns on the requirement. Yeah, you can write on the comment, and then I will answer you. So the last question is, how long did you wait for the visa? So I came, I traveled to Philippines just for the appointment. So I had it October 19, and then I wait for 1 month, like normally 4 weeks, 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and then I got it on November 15. So I got not the visa, but the letter of like an email from the embassy inviting me to go there with my passport. And when you got this email, it's like 100% sure that you will get your visa. So they asked me to, because of pandemic during that time last year, they asked me to send it by DHL, my passport, and some of the documents that they need there, but it's not really a lot. So and the proof of insurance, I think they asked for me because I didn't have it, the original one. So I put my passport on the DHL and send it to Makati. And then I wait again for another 2 weeks. I received my passport on December 8th last year. So I got the stamp, like a National Day visa. And then I traveled to Germany on December 17. So the next video that we will be sharing is once you arrive in Germany, what are the things you need to do in order for you to get a resident permit? And what are the consequences you need to handle here? So thank you for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you're happy. Thank you. Ciao.